Have you ever felt uneasy staring at a mirror in the dark? That strange sensation that something or someone might be staring back at you? You're not alone. What you're about to discover might change the way you look at mirrors forever. Before we dive into this mysterious topic, please subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, and share this video with someone who loves the unexplained. Your support helps us bring you more fascinating content like this. A neurological basis in how our brains process facial recognition under unusual conditions. Throughout human history, mirrors have captivated our imagination far beyond their practical purpose of reflection. Across diverse cultures and spiritual traditions, these reflective surfaces have been regarded as powerful portals capable of connecting our physical world with the spiritual realm, gateways through which entities, spirits, and otherworldly forces might communicate with the living. The belief in mirrors as spiritual conduits dates back thousands of years. Ancient civilizations, from the Egyptians to the Chinese, attributed supernatural properties to reflective surfaces. In many shamanic traditions, mirrors were considered tools for scrying, a practice of gazing into reflective surfaces to receive visions, communicate with spirits, or glimpse the future. The Aztecs used obsidian mirrors in their religious ceremonies, believing these volcanic glass surfaces could reveal hidden truths and connect practitioners with deities. In European folklore, particularly during the Victorian era, mirrors became deeply associated with the soul and the afterlife. The common practice of covering mirrors after a death in the household stemmed from the fear that the deceased person's soul might become trapped in the reflection, or that mirrors could serve as doorways allowing the spirit to return. This tradition persists in various forms across Jewish, Victorian, and other cultural mourning practices even today. Perhaps no entity is more synonymous with mirror-based spiritual contact than Bloody Mary. This legendary figure has become a staple of Western folklore and teenage slumber parties, yet her origins reveal a complex tapestry of historical figures and supernatural beliefs. The ritual typically involves standing before a mirror in a darkened room, chanting Bloody Mary 3 times, and waiting for her apparition to appear. Folklorists have traced various origins for this legend, including Queen Mary I of England, known as Bloody Mary for her persecution of Protestants, Mary Worth, a supposed witch, and even Mary Magdalene. The phenomenon has been so pervasive that it has attracted academic attention from psychologists and folklorists seeking to understand both its cultural significance and the psychological mechanisms that might explain the experiences people report. Research published in the journal Perception by Giovanni Caputo in 2010 explored what happens when people stare at their own reflection in low-light conditions, a setup similar to the Bloody Mary ritual. The study found that after approximately 1 minute, participants began experiencing what's called the strange face illusion, where their own face appeared to distort, sometimes taking on monstrous or unfamiliar features. This research suggests that the mirror experiences people report may have a neurological basis in how our brains process facial recognition under unusual conditions. While spiritual traditions maintain that mirrors can genuinely serve as portals to other dimensions, modern psychology offers alternative explanations for these experiences. The phenomenon of pareidolia, our brain's tendency to perceive familiar patterns, particularly faces, in random stimuli, may explain why people see entities or spirits in reflective surfaces, especially under conditions of low light or psychological stress. Additionally, the Troxler effect demonstrates how our visual perception can fade when we stare at a fixed point for extended periods, potentially explaining why prolonged mirror gazing can produce unusual visual experiences. Combined with cultural expectations, suggestion, and the anxiety that often accompanies these rituals, these perceptual phenomena can create powerful subjective experiences that feel genuinely supernatural. Despite scientific explanations, the belief in mirrors as spiritual portals remains vibrant in contemporary culture. Modern paranormal investigators frequently report electromagnetic anomalies near mirrors during investigations, and mirrors feature prominently in horror films and literature as devices that blur the boundary between our world and the unknown. Spiritual practitioners across various traditions continue to use mirrors in their work, from Wiccan scrying to feng shui practices that carefully position mirrors to direct spiritual energy. Whether one views these beliefs as genuine spiritual phenomena or psychological and cultural constructs, mirrors undeniably hold a unique place in human consciousness. They force us to confront our own image, to see ourselves as others see us, and in that moment of reflection, to wonder what else might be looking back.